last time.
Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Burton here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the pass. Mike 50 seconds, 60, 56. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Operating from the gun. Bond. Open is Powell. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Stop your bonnet. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Four down. Alert. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Bond. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
The 11-yard line.
From the gun, Bond. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down. To throw again, Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Let's go, defense.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Wilson, he's going to sling this deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
It's third down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Wilson, he's going to let it go again. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. If there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Get your swarm on.
Play action. It's Wilson rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Webb. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
3-yard line.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42, check, Mike 42. You must be.
Throwing again. Wilson steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
That's good. 4A. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Off play action. Bond. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Tighten up. Pull it together. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm coming after you. Hey, we go Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. 70 range.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. That one is caught by Hunt. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And 3 at the Rams' 15-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Bond. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line.
From the gun, Bond. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
That's right, baby.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
For the point after.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
I can't believe they let you play.
On first down, McKee had a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike.
They'll keep it on the ground. McKee. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, what was that all game about? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
On second down now, McKee, and he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Bond. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Rams' 33-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Bond. This one into the hands of Burton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 6 yards away. And the Bills claw one back. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Jumper, 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 jumper. Check 49, check 49. Set 3, check 3, check 3, check 3.
Following the interception, Cousins. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 32, 30, 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown.
For the point after.
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Bond. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Wilson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Loss of 7 yards.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown.
For the extra point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
6-yard line.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, he's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 11. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing after the interception. Bond. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Rams 86.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Los Angeles, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.